What's up, gang? Welcome to day 4 of Road to 10K. Alright, so we have our food right here. Just made some eggs and some sausage. I feel like I've been eating breakfast. Usually I don't eat breakfast, but to be honest, I'm still like testing and learning and figuring out like what I need to do, what my best routine is to succeed. But task for today is I have a meeting from 6 to 8. And then I just have to get started on the Flozy, or no, not Flozy, on the Lofty CRM bodybuilding course, and also on this ad course as well. So that's like my main focuses today. Just about to lock in. We started earlier today. It is 11 a.m. Yesterday we started at 1:30. So we're ahead. Today I woke up around 9 a.m. I woke up at like 6, but then I went back to sleep, and then 7, and I went back to sleep. Bro, it is so hard, especially in this weather, to stay, like, to get out of bed. I just love the cold and just cuddling. Can't lie. But, yeah, so that's the task for today. Woke up earlier, so tomorrow we're going to try and wake up at 8 or 8:30. At least get better. We're going to get better every single day. Taking it one day at a time. So, about to get started on the day.
I fall too often, and I love to complicate until there's nothing. My feet get cold, so no more talking. Let's just let it go the way that it's been going. You keep me close. I wanna feel like this forever. A little reckless, we can do whatever we like. Yeah, we can feel like this forever.
I'm too blessed. I said it's a new year, I'm too blessed. Gotta put over the X. For my times I be coming correct. Wise OVBS, power for this baguettes. Move on something, no flow, you get stretched. I can't like my mind still in the hood. Keep it switching and come with no safety. Cause I play my security good. So your ass will get left in this wood. Once you get this shit misunderstood. I just get my little head up bench truck. I ain't gon' say it cause police be watching, but you already know where you end up. Try to pay him no mind like I should. Niggas broke, I'll forever be good. It's just trying to way out the hood.
Alright, I'm not sure how long it's been, but it's about 1:30, so I guess we started at about 11ish. Bro, this guy is cooking. Like, I have like all these notes already. Bro, this guy's actually cooking. I can't lie, this is like the best part of the because I bought Agency Accelerator, which is pretty much Iman Ghazi's like high ticket offer for his courses, or at least his educate, you know what I mean? AA really like was the most bullshit thing I've ever seen in my life, just because I've already watched most of that stuff on YouTube. But this right here has been really worth it. Like the way this guy explains things, people don't buy like the physical item, they buy like the solution of that item, which is the functionality. So it's like there's a physical side, which is what it's physically made of, like the materials, an example. Then the functional side, which is a product in action, the benefits of the product's performance, what it actually does to the buyer. And most likely people don't buy off the physical item. Like people don't buy a Rolls Royce because it has leather seats. That's like kind of just an excuse to like say that that's the price of it. But they buy the experience or the desire that it is to buy a Rolls Royce. You know what I mean? So those are more like narrow marketing, which is like market desires. So market desires are different from like mass desires, which are market desires like the Rolls Royce. Like there's a very niche select of people who want that thing, and a mass desire would be like, I need to get healthy, right? That's like broad targeting everybody in the world who needs to get healthy, right? Whether it's I need to get healthy because I want to look fitter, I need to get healthy because I'm gonna die, I need to get healthy because my girlfriend said so, or something like that. That's like more like market desire instead of mass desire. which is interesting. And it just he explained a lot of this very very well actually. He explains it very fast, so I've had to write a lot of this down. But pretty much after understanding the mass desire of your market, you must understand how much your market knows about the way your product satisfies their desire. So pretty much that's when you go from like mass desire, which like I want to get healthy or I want to buy a home, into like breaking down the barriers of your actual market desire, which is I want to buy a home but this, I want to buy a home but this, I want to get fit but this. So that's when you can really narrow down and target and product your product. And when product is said, it's like product, service, or software. Like that is just like your offer. When the product is positioned in the right way for whatever problem you're trying to solve, it's easier to sell because your product market fit is very important, especially when we're talking about things like your mass market wants a house, but then what is your niche market, which is like, for us, this is the Brazilian speaking community. Their narrow market desire is that they can't buy because they aren't permanent residents, right? So how do we target these people? We need to understand where our product fits in the market so we can target the right people, because then it makes the solution directed towards this group of people instead of directed towards just everybody who wants to buy a home. Because your product can solve the problem, but it's like like he was saying, the 5 levels of market awareness. Right now our market awareness, most people know us because we are in the Brazilian market, but the 5 levels are like the unaware prospect, and that's the hardest level to advertise to. It's where like the prospect is not aware of their own desires or won't ultimately admit it, which is like anybody who isn't like actively looking for a home or doesn't know that they need it or has been living in their home for like 20 years. So like we're not really trying to target those most of the time. Then it's like problem aware, like they know that there's a problem but they don't have a solution. We're not really trying to target those people. Like we can make ads based on those people, but like really figuring out like we need to find Brazilian people who are trying to get into Calgary and want to buy a home, right? So that's like a more narrow desire than I just want to buy a home, right? Because then it goes to problem aware and they're like, I know I have a problem but I don't know what solution it is. That's like people are just sitting in Brazil, right? We're not really trying to convince those people right now. We can make ads for those people, but it's like the CAC, which is like cost to acquire a customer, it's going to be way higher because those people don't have like that innate desire that they want to do it now, or at least won't admit it, which goes on to the third step, which is solution aware. Prospect knows the solution, which is like, I have a desire to live in a home and the solution is to buy a home, right? But they don't either know about your solution or they are looking around the market but they don't know what solution to pick. So then you can call it the solution, which is pretty much like the video ideation, which is like the solution exists. Number 2, the solution works. Number 3, bind the mechanism that shows why your solution is legit. So this is like really where we want to mostly have like our selling point, is that there's like many different solutions to the problem, which is like buying your home, but how do we get in front of that person to make sure that we are the ones who sell them, which it goes into like from like mass market desire into narrowing it down to that market desire of like this niche subject or prospect that really wants to buy a home in Calgary in this neighborhood and knows of like 3 other Brazilian realtors, but how do we get in front of them to make sure that we're the ones who sell them, which is like goes into the solution exists. They have to first know that. Then like the solution exists, meaning that we know like we are the solution. Then they need to know that the solution works, which would be like a testimonial, and then bind the mechanism that show us why your solution is legit, which is like, oh, how do we make you get to where you are to where you're gonna get to, and how do we show this to you in a video to like sell you. And then like product aware, which is the second one, which is like the most major part of advertisement, which means that they know what it is you are selling and they're interested. So like for this next part, I'm not gonna show you, but I'm gonna show me and you guys can listen, and I'm gonna put some subtitles so you guys can actually, understand what this guy's saying. But just so I don't get in trouble, let's pretend that this is just a video we're watching off YouTube, okay? Yeah.
Is product aware, which at this stage your market already knows of your exact product. And quite frankly, that is the major part of advertising. This is where most ads are made, the prospects who already somewhat know about what it is you're selling. Here you have to reinforce the desire, you have to reinforce the problem at hand, reinforce how you're the best solution out there. And one of the best ways to do so is to hammer in social proof within your ads. Or perhaps to do what would be called a product demo, to show why your product works and how your specific mechanism helps your prospects with whatever pain points they have or whatever other solutions they've tried before. So either focusing on social proof or demonstrating the product use in itself is what's best for product aware audiences. And finally, you have most aware, which this is like the first level of awareness if you want. That is prospect who already know about your product, they already know about your specific business, they perhaps even have seen some of your ads before. This usually is prospects that are either falling into the bottom of funnel, right? So they're already on your email list, already on your SMS list. Perhaps they've, again, already commented under one ad. For some reason, they just haven't gotten to buying around. So that really the only thing you can do here is you name the product, you name the price, you name the guarantee if you have any of this. So really you focus on product name, price, guarantee, social proof, that's it. Now moving on to the last marketing fundamental principles I want to introduce you to in this module, market sophistication stages.
So yeah, as you heard, that's number 2 and 1. So I hope at least this gave you guys a little bit more knowledge of what I'm doing and what this ad stuff really entails. So I mean, I'm gonna get back to learning, and if you guys have any questions or anything you want me to do based on what I'm doing here, just let me know, and then I'm gonna try and put more of these learning segments into this so you guys can learn with me. Unfortunately, I can't put everything, and also I'm just learning, so me explaining it to you isn't gonna be the best explanation, but I will try, and it helps me to learn while I'm explaining. So I'm gonna go back to learning. You guys should too, and it's about 1:45 right now. We really don't have anything to go and do except our meeting at 6, so I'm about to just lock in for the rest of the 4 hours, and yeah, about to just lock in. So
private jet to stretch the leg, go up coming with the age. Always been less on the choke and the shit, just gon' give him the clips until he wanna be brave. Lambo, that bitch got the trunk in the front, 40 and drip on my flex for the dump. Hundreds in pockets, this shit feel amazing. Gotta work hard to get what you want. Label, they said I don't wanna resign. They don't support me no more, I'll be fine. Just give me some time and I'ma be done with this shit and continue to put up for mine. I see 100 mil coming, I'm focused and running to other shit, I just be blind. Them boys don't never want nothing, we seeing, we bustin', but no more discussion of crime. I got some real sitting up in the cage. Low-key was showing that shit be on my mind. Love with these bucks, I'm trying to stay in my prime. I'ma turn my bro up when he finish his dime. Most of these niggas be pushing in rats. It be so tough now to see through the cap. Stay to myself, it be me and my hoes and my gat. If you play with me, you can get splat. Gotta put over the X. For my times I be coming correct. Wise OVBS, foul for this baguettes. Move on something, no flow, you get stretched. I can't like my mind still in the hood. Keep it switching and come with no safety.
Low-key for the past 30 minutes, 45 minutes, we've just been chilling with Luca, watching Left Pocket dog shit TikTok memes. I know I said I wasn't gonna watch social media, but low-key, it's almost impossible to do 0 social media, so at least we'll keep it for I don't know, breaks. Sometimes I just need a break, fam. I know I'm supposed to lock in 100%, I'm gonna get better at it, but it was nice to just chill and watch some random brain rot TikTok. But right now, it's 3:46. We're about to eat something and then just get back to grinding. So we're just making some food. We got some chicken on deck. We're probably gonna, I think we already had rice actually made. Yeah, so we're just gonna eat some chicken and rice and maybe make some veggies, and then right after this, we're just gonna get back straight to work. But I'm watching Brez, if you guys know Brez, he's doing it. He's doing it. And it's just more motivating. Like I'm just watching videos about all these guys who are all doing like kind of the same agency stuff. And I can see the future, bro. I can see it. And it's very difficult, but I can see it, bro. But yeah, so I think like the next things that I'm missing is I need to move out of like content creation agency and move into more offering like ads, just straight ads. And I know it's like a very like commoditized offer, like everybody offers ads. Um so I think that I'm gonna move on to the US market, and because I live in Canada, so moving on to the US market to offer lead gen with that AI is gonna be like a step up from like the regular offers everybody else does. So I think once we get the CRM ready and done, and we have like a proven system for what we're gonna do, at least for my parents, then we can, get started on the rest. And yeah, it's just been it's a lot because I'm not like just starting a regular agency like and just offering and just testing out the waters and stuff. I already know what my parents have in mind, and like I have to build their vision too. So I can't just go and do it on my own. If that's where I was, I would have probably just started this 90-day challenge at zero clients and just went and sold and hopped on as many sales calls for that lead gen AI. But yeah, it's really just building all of the systems and stuff into a business, which is like very difficult if you've never done it before, and doing it while you're learning it. So that's really where I'm at. But we're about to eat, go back upstairs, probably get started on some um of the CRM work we need to do. And while we're eating, just like watching the course. And then I think it'll be time for my meeting. So yeah, so that's pretty much been like the whole bulk of the day. Really, just I'm trying to learn as much as possible because like I just have to make sure my parents are good first, and then I can go on to build my own like vision of like what I think I need to do to reach that 10K a month goal. Because it's really not that difficult, to be honest. Like I know I can do it. It's really just been like how can I make sure my parents are good, and I don't just go make money for me and then they're in the dust. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's really what's been like very difficult to do, and like nobody else wants to do it with me either, and there's nobody else who's really motivated like me. Like I need to do this, and I really have no other option, no plan B. So it's just been more than like difficult. It's been like mentally difficult, and I think that is the key thing with like entrepreneurship. It's all in here. Like it's 100% all in here. And getting yourself to do the thing that you don't want to do is like the most important thing, because that's ultimately what's going to get you to the next step. And I'm figuring that out right now. That okay. So pretty much let's talk about today. Let's talk about how the meeting went. We just finished up the meeting with Pops, and my mom got an apple, and pretty much a little recap of the meeting. What we talked about is the CRM management and like creating it and building out like the tag segmentation and email follow-ups and all that. We decided to outsource that into a different company so they could do it. They're more experienced than me. I would take longer to do it. I have to learn the whole system. I've been doing the course in it, and it's just a pain in the ass, and I didn't want to do it. So we just paid another company to do it off my plate. We talked about the ad strategy for month of December and finalized it. Also got new videos from the editor, so we reviewed those. Reviewed the scripts since we didn't get to do the voiceovers yesterday. We're gonna do them tomorrow and also film tomorrow. Just get all the videos done with. And yeah, so that was like basically the whole idea of the meeting. Then I went over some of the course that I did with my dad, so he could kind of understand like what I'm learning with the ads. Like both of them are very supportive about what I'm doing. So I like to keep them updated, make them, let them know that I'm actually doing stuff and like studying and like, cause I don't go to uni. So like, this is my university and like, this is like my life plan. And then the whole idea is when the CRM is ready, the file organization is good. We're gonna get sync.com pretty much unlimited space for I think $60 a month, which is really good actually. So OneDrive has been giving a lot of issues recently and it's just been a pain in the ass. So just gonna use sync, keep all the files in order and everything in check. Made that decision today, and yeah, so once all the files are organized, CRM is good and ready, ads are running, and we have a proven content delivery strategy. I have to set up all my like onboarding, sales processes, everything on Notion. Once I get all of this done, then I hope by January 1st we can truly buy lead surge and also just start implementing it and using it. Also had a meeting with my little brother. He's 16 and like we've talked about business together. We started the clothing brand together and we've done this, but to be honest, like he's 16, bro. Like I don't expect too much from him, but I'll also expect him to like do this with me, to be honest. He also doesn't want to go to uni. At least he doesn't have an idea of like what to do and like what type of career he wants. So for me, that's like a clear sign of like, bro, you need to do this with me. So I gave him a task for the next 30 days, or at least he's gonna get back to me. Task for the next 30 days to learn this course that I'm gonna send him, and he's gonna have to learn it to the T. And if he misses one day, he has a 1 day period grace, but he misses 2 days in a row, it's over, and I'm not gonna work with him. So yeah, he really has a choice to join me on this lead surge. He's a systems guy. He's very intelligent. He's smart. Like he's extremely smart, but he is also very lazy, just like me, very lazy. So if we can just work on this together, he can learn the course and understand the basics of marketing and like all this stuff. Then he can start working with me and we can build this company together. And pretty much like the idea is I run all the sales, I run all the like systems and processes, and he pretty much just runs the AI and he learns how to use it and do it really well, so we can make a lot of money together. So that was pretty much the whole book of the day. Also, what we did today was we didn't finish. We started on the course, so we got a lot done on the course, on the ad course. I took a lot of notes. It was like a whole mind fuck, to be honest. My brain is exhausted. We did stick to like not social media. We did take like a little break or did watch some TikToks with my little brother, but that was like, I don't know. I don't want to use it as an excuse, but it is what it is. While I was cooking, I was also watching Brez, which I guess is social media, but it's hard to cut it out to zero, especially just one day after another. But yeah, that's all the social media we watched for the day. We woke up a little bit earlier. We got our work done. Pretty much like the whole thing we did today is really just watch the course. And I can't remember what else we did. But yeah, so I guess that's all we did today. That I remember, at least. But it's about, it's 10 p.m. So time to read the devotional, time to get in bed, read my book, and go to sleep. So let's get started on today's devotional. So, devotional for the day, fam. Let's get ready to lock in. When you are thankful, You worship me acceptedly, with reverence and awe. Thanksgiving is not just a holiday celebration once a year. It's an attitude of the heart that produces joy. It is also a biblical command. You cannot worship me acceptably with an ungrateful heart. You may go through the motions, but your ingratitude will hold you back. Whenever you're struggling spiritually or emotionally, pause and check your thankfulness gauge. If the reading is low, ask me to help you increase your level of gratefulness. Search for reasons to thank me. Jot them down if you like. Your perspective will gradually shift from focusing on all that is wrong to rejoicing in things that are right. No matter what is happening, you can be joyful in God your Savior. Because of my finished work on the cross, you have a glorious future that is guaranteed forever. Rejoice in this free gift of salvation for you, for all who trust me as Savior. Let your heart overflow with thankfulness, and I will fill you with my joy. Thankfulness is very important. It's very easy to not be thankful. Especially since like this YouTube channel is meant to be like business focused and like driven to, make disciples of God, but also like people who want to do business, you know what I mean? So like it's very easy to be ungrateful, especially in this business world. In regular world too, but this business world is very different because there's very, very many like temptations. There's so many temptations, meaning like scams and like things that you can do to get rich quick, and just feel so ungrateful of where you are and how long it's taking for you. And to be honest, like just in general, like comparing yourself to people who are your age, older, younger, that are just where you want to get to. Like it's so difficult to be grateful of where you are and of the pain that you're feeling today and all the things that you're going through today when you want to be somewhere else. But that was the key thing for me. The key deal breaker was like, maybe what I'm going through right now is actually the fun stage. Like, I know that I'll look back at these times, like when I'm older and like I have all these things that I want, and I'll be like the struggle was just fun. It was interesting, and it was a whole like life. Like I'm sure I'll be grateful then. But it's also important to be grateful today. And I need to learn that. And I am learning that. And yeah, so I think that's the devotional for the day, bro. Let's just be grateful. Let's do our best to fix our hearts and just make sure that God is at the center of everything so we can actually get to where we want to get to, because ultimately what's blocking us from God is our hearts and our ungratefulness and our us deceiving ourselves. Because like the devil, sure, he can make opportunities for you to deceive yourself and for him to deceive you, but ultimately you fail yourself. Like the devil cannot make you do anything. You have to make you do something. So I think that's like the key thing is like, make yourself do the things that you don't want to do. Make yourself do the things that suck. Make yourself do the hard things. Make yourself happy. Like, be delusional sometimes that things are going to work out, even though you can't even see the end of the tunnel, or the light at the end of the tunnel. But yeah, so today was another pretty good day. I feel like the more and more I'm on this journey, the more like each next step gets laid out to me clearer and clearer. I'm so happy I don't have to do the CRM stuff. I'm grateful. But yeah, so now it's just about focusing on getting the stuff I need to do done. And bro, get ready, because I think the first 30 days are going to be the hardest, and then you guys are going to see the 60 days after are just going to be, how can we scale even past 10K? Like, honestly, it's like flashes of like the future come to you the more you like unlock key parts of the journey. Like I saw myself in this situation last year, and like it's like time fits itself. Like I lock into like where I am, and then I get to the place where I am next year, like the vision I had of next year, like some vision that I had of, in general, and then now I'm here. And I've never set my eyes off succeeding. So I'm sure I'm on the right path. And to be honest, I probably could have found this lead search or some easy offer very, very early on. But I know everything I needed to learn on the way there was more important. So I'm grateful. And I hope that you guys are grateful too for the journey. Because success is not a destination. It's a journey. So, thank you guys for watching. Remember, see it, believe it, obtain it. Peace out, outsiders.